A little over a year ago, I did a video covering some of the best weapons from the game State of Decay 2. This video is a follow-up to that. Link to that particular video will be available in the description, in the pinned comment, as well as on the end screen. I covered quite a few weapons in that particular video, but the primary focus of that one was on 7 essential weapons that you should absolutely have in my opinion. And those weapons are on your screen right now. You can pause the video to take a look at them. All the weapons mentioned in this video come after the first 7 essentials. That's enough housekeeping. Let's just get into it. The first one is a 9mm revolver called Backup Bossy. With a maximum capacity of 7 rounds, this revolver can actually fire pretty fast, and the best thing about it is the reload speed. Just slap a professional brake on it and this thing is not gonna let you down. 9mm ammo is cheap to produce, revolvers don't jam or break, which means no maintenance required, which is amazing. It's a great sidearm for characters who don't have the weapon handling skill. It sounds amazing too, which is something that I love. Later on in the video, you're gonna see another revolver which sounds even better. The next weapon is the G18 Auto Custom, a 9mm assault pistol. It features a 50 round mag, is fully automatic with no select fire, which is a downside, and no optical attachments as well, which is again a negative, but 50 rounds for a secondary weapon. I mean, it is amazing if you're careful with your trigger finger, because this thing is a bullet hose, and if you're careless, you're gonna burn through your ammo within seconds. It's great for crowd control and is a perfect companion weapon for sniper rifles and semi-automatic weapons and whatnot. The reload speed is okay too for a weapon with a 50 round mag, and the big magazine size means you can carry less ammo, giving you empty slots for other stuff. It's a really solid secondary weapon if you're careful with it. Then next up is the Zek M8, a 9mm semi-automatic pistol. 26 round magazine, which is really nice with an optical attachment as well, giving you some decent zoom, nice accuracy. Overall a really well balanced weapon. I really like it, really like the look of it as well. And if I were forced to choose between this and the G18, I would go with this one because of its semi-automatic nature. Then moving away from the handguns for now, the next one is the Prepper's 10x22 22 caliber 50 round magazine semi-automatic rifle. Cheap to produce ammo, 50 round magazine, which is really nice, again gives you some flexibility with your inventory. It features a scope which gives you some decent zoom. It's a fast firing weapon too, but it's not very powerful as it's just a 22 caliber weapon after all. It is definitely not a weapon for the toughest of situations, but it's a really good one for clearing an area from a distance. Just use a suppressor, go for the headshots, and if you miss some, the ammo is cheap. Next up is the MPX Competition, a 9mm SMG. It has a 40 round magazine with a good reload speed, select fire, which is amazing, then a red dot sight as well, giving you a decent amount of zoom. It's just a really well balanced weapon, really solid, nothing flashy about it, but really consistent. Just don't expect tons of damage against tougher enemies because it's a 9mm weapon after all, but it's just a very good one overall. After that comes the Doomsday Carbine, a 45 caliber SMG. It has a 50 round magazine. It is a slightly unique one because it does not have select fire, but it's a single shot only weapon, which I think is pretty good. It features an optical sight as well, giving you some decent zoom. Then the 45 caliber ammo hits harder than the 9mm, but the cost of production is the same, so yeah, that is a positive. But the reload speed is a bit of a problem. This thing takes a while to reload. It is a solid weapon overall, totally worth mentioning, but is beaten in every single aspect by the Spec Ops Vector SMG, which is a weapon from our essentials list. Then there is the Danger Dog PPSH-41. This is a really special one. An iconic World War II era 9mm SMG, fully customized, features an integrated suppressor, select fire on a PPSH-41. Yeah, just amazing. And then an optical sight as well. What else do you want? This is an incredible weapon. The reload speed is really nice too. This one is superior to the MPX Competition in every way. An amazing 9mm weapon. Then moving on to the higher caliber department, we have the Police Sniper Rifle. Bolt action features a 22 round magazine, which is really nice, uses the 5.56 ammo, which is cheaper to produce when compared to the 7.62, but still hits pretty hard against the tougher enemies. Decent zoom with the scope, the large magazine, and the fact that it uses the 5.56 ammo makes it an attractive choice for those looking to snipe. Then next we have the M4 CQBR Mob Stopper, an assault rifle, which again uses the 5.56 ammo, but this weapon is inferior in every single aspect to the M4X1 DMR Heavy, which is a weapon present in our essentials list. It features a 40 round mag, has select fire, has an optical sight too, but the problem is the reload speed, which is not that good. But still, it is a good one. If you don't have the M4X1 DMR Heavy and got your hands on this, it will do the job. The next one is the FBI Fighting Rifle. This is a really solid, really powerful 7.62 assault rifle. It features a 40 round mag with good reload speed. It also has a holographic sight giving you decent zoom. There is no select fire, but it's not a big issue here as the fire rate is pretty manageable. This is a really powerful weapon. You can totally go up against juggernaut Juggernauts using this bad boy, and you can also take out Plague Hearts with this one pretty easily. It's a really solid one. If you want to go with a 7.62 weapon and want to feel the power of that ammo category, you should definitely check this one out. It's just a fun gun to use. Then after that comes the M99X1 Timberwolf, a 50 caliber bolt action sniper rifle. It features an integrated suppressor, good zoom with the scope, and a 4-round magazine. This thing deals some absolutely insane amount of damage. It is amazing for taking out Juggernauts and Blood Ferals on the lethal difficulty, but it comes after the B50FG for me personally. If you want to feel the raw power of a single 50 caliber round in this game, definitely check this one out. It's not gonna disappoint you. Then next are the 3 launchers, really fun weapons to use, starting with the Pyro Launcher, which is a weapon that I'm not very good at using as I end up doing more damage to myself than to the zombies. As you can see on the screen right now, if you are not careful with the Pyro Launcher, you can actually end up killing yourself. So yeah, it's a really fun weapon, really amazing, but you have to be careful with it. Ammo for the Pyro Launcher is really cheap to produce if you have the Fireworks Station Facility mod. So yeah, this is a really fun weapon to use if you are careful with it. Then the Star Shank Launcher is a relatively safer option and looks amazing. I really like taking out ferals using this one. These weapons are just pure joy to use. Then the BML-40 Grenade Launcher is just raw power. If you want to take out Juggernauts in style, definitely check this one out. It's really solid. Let's move on to some honorable mentions now. But before that, please do leave a like if you're finding this video helpful or entertaining in any way. And if you think I'm missing out on something, the comment section is there for you. Your comments are going to be helpful to so many people out there playing this game, so do not hesitate. The first honorable mention is the SP101 Devil at .22, a 22 caliber revolver. Cheaper to produce ammo, maximum capacity of 8 rounds, which is one more than the backup Bossy, our first entry in this video, but the reload speed is very slow. Firing sound is even better than the backup Bossy, really nice actually, but it is an inferior weapon when compared to that one because of the slow reload speed. The next one is the RTX Piranha. It's a really cool looking weapon. I really like using this one in combination with the Spec Ops Vector because they look like twins, and it is the only reason why it's here. It's a really cool looking one. 25 round magazine, assault pistol, 2 modes of fire, burst fire and a single shot mode. I mean, use a suppressor and it's decent. There is no scope present, but overall it's a fine one. Then we have 2 really unique ones. The first one is the HBPDW, which is a 7.62 SMG. Weird, isn't it? It has a small mag, just 20 rounds, which is a negative. The reload speed is really nice though. It does not have any optical attachments either, which is again a negative. It does have select fire. It does some really good damage. It's a 7.62 weapon after all, and I think it's a gun which is unique, and if John Wick was playing State of Decay 2, he would use something like this. What do you guys think? Do let me know down in the comment section. Next up is the D Bartini, another unique one. 7.62 bolt action rifle featuring a 20 round magazine and a red dot sight. It's not a sniper rifle. It's a very compact weapon, looks amazing, and it's again a John Wick style of weapon. Really unique and really fun to use. The bolt action on this one is pretty fast. It fires much faster than your average bolt action weapons, and a shorter barrel means increased mobility, but it is definitely not a weapon for chaotic situations. Then a 50 caliber bolt action rifle which has a unique look called the Auto Howitzer, 4 round magazine. It has a holographic sight. It's not a regular sniper. It has a shorter barrel for improved mobility. There is no suppressor here, but it's a really cool looking weapon. Really like using it. State of Decay 2 features so many weapons, so many tools of destruction. It is impossible to not miss out on something. So whatever you want to add, go ahead down in the comment section. If I had to pick 3 weapons from this particular video, I would go with the Zek M8 pistol, I would go with the Danger Dog PPSH-41, and I would go with the FBI fighting rifle, and I would cheat and add the Star Shank launcher in the end. Do check out the first video if you haven't. I'm sure you're gonna find it helpful. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out.